glitches. I love them. Glitches can come in many different forms. Some entirely harmless, some annoying, some flat out game breaking. But my absolute favorite kinds of glitches are the ones where they're just funny. You know, things like the GTA 4 swing glitch where you look at it and can't help but laugh. Or the recent Michael Jackson peak bug that was recently in Counter-Strike 2, which the main developers even joked about on their Twitter banner. But if you think about the Colin McRae Rally series, you don't really often associate it with glitches. Sure, there may be a couple of out-of-bounds tricks or some little things that speedrunners do to get just a little bit quicker, but nothing that I would specifically classify within the heavy glitch territory. However, there is one rather infamous example that I'd like to talk today, where its infamy is only really rivaled by the entirety of the 2014 remaster. And this glitch houses itself in Colin McRae Rally 4. The game with what I think is the best turning in the series, but unfortunately not exactly that much content to back it up. But enough about that. What is the glitch? This glitch was known by quite a couple of people who performed it, but didn't provide any video evidence, as this was before the era of YouTube. But the first video which documented it was in mid-2007 by Yushakos Raptorides, who, as it appears from their About page and videos, is a Greek furry? And here is how the glitch is performed. Step 1, pick a Group B car. This can be any of them, but it's preferable that you use the Audi Quattro, because that's the widest, longest, and will give the flashiest results. Step 2, if you want to trigger this on command, go to Australia Stage 5. As those have these really large jumps at the beginning. Now, for step 3, go over the first couple jumps completely straight, and then, once you get to the first corner, hook your car to the left. And then, all hell breaks loose.
Right tightens to 3, 30. Long 6 left opens, 70. Long 6 right over crest, keep in, into long 3 left, opens.
Yeah, so, what possessed your game to do that shit? I think it's death. Your eyes did not deceive you just there. The car just started crashing on its own, down the road for a bit, and then prematurely flew. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but what I think is happening is that when it hits the ground, it's going so fast that it adds more horizontal momentum rather than slowing it down. And eventually, when it loops back on itself, it then slows down and goes back to normal. But if it hits any trees or walls in the meantime, it skyrockets into the air. At least, that's what I think is happening. So, video should be over, right? I've explained the glitch. Well, because this was such a big thing in, like, the early 2010s for this game and into the late 2000s, there are a lot of videos showcasing this glitch. And I went through all of them. And I'm gonna rank them for Bonfire Night. Well, yes, I have priorities. This one's a real beautiful one. It starts when he hooks to the right and taps on the fence. It drifts down for a little bit, gets a little boost off the pit cross sign, and then BAM! It's all the way through the track. Really an incredible build-up. Despite the fact that it's using the 205 and not the Audi, this is going to be a tricky one to beat. And then it daintily lays itself down. Perfection. This one's a really short one, but what it's able to do with its length is beautiful. Because just look at this airtime! That's very difficult to beat even if you're trying. This one is really, really lame, because it hits a reset barrier before it can even get going. Boo! This one actually has a really interesting trick, because it absolutely yeets its wheel into that tree, then almost immediately gets what's probably the biggest airtime in this Oh yeah, this is 2007, so you're gonna see a lot of movie maker stuff in this video. Okay, this one I absolutely love, because it's one of the only examples where the car gets sent back to the jumps, rather than being more forward on the track. And also, it doesn't reset, it just daintily lands. Okay, this one's caught my interest because of how quick it actually ends without needing a reset. Like, look at this! That's impressive! Here's the rare and elusive clip that uses the RS200. And I think the thing that makes this one funny is how it actually looks like it's trying to go up the track. I see that Roman Grosjean is taken up rallying, says a random commenter. I think I'm just gonna let this one speak for itself. Johnny, you can stop now. Johnny! And if you're wondering, for the sake of curiosity, yes, there is one of these videos that begins by playing that. Outside of the hilarious movie maker bits, the funniest part of this to me is how much action this has with the trees. Like, what did the trees ever do to him? P.S. I play on Xbox. Why would you have to specify that? Maybe you'd have to specify if you're playing on the N-Gage version of 05, but I mean, okay. There's one more clip that I want to show off that isn't even this glitch, but still a glitch. But before I do, epilepsy warning. You good? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Straight 50 and 6 right over jump. Into double caution, quick jump and dip and 6 left.
You know, I'm someone who's pretty good at understanding glitches, but, like, are these the kind of glitches that people are gonna be solving in 2060 when I'm out of touch? Happy bonfire night, ladies and gentlemen.